if we could, and I know we've covered this a bit in the presentations, and I'm not sure which one of you would like to go ahead and tackle the question coming in from our attendee here, but common misconceptions or pitfalls attorneys should be aware of when dealing with the BFW in-class actions. If we could just drill down a little bit more on that.
Well, I guess the one common misconception is that you can assume that the only thing that would change is that the misconduct doesn't exist. And because I think historically, in kind of classic economics, the argument would be, absent the misconduct, there would be, all this competition that would drive things down to marginal costs, and we model that, and here's that big gap, and nothing changes. And so there needs to be, and again, I think it is more applicable in Section 2 cases or joint venture type cases like the NFL ticket and some of those kind of cases, where you really have to make an assessment of the but-for world, a serious assessment of whether the incentives would be different. It's hard to put yourself back into a time and a time frame and a context where the alleged misconduct or the class starts. I think there can be disputes about where you start. And then absent that misconduct, what would the behavior of the defendants, other market participants? You often have situations where sometimes the experts don't pick up that in the but-for world, the defendants themselves can respond to competition. And so I think there is a lot of work to be done by economists in making sure that they construct a but-for world that's realistic and not just assumed to reflect classical models.